Hey Bearcats, it's Mr. Albin, and I just wanted to talk about some solo and ensemble tips for success. And there's the obvious tip for success that you should just practice a lot, and that will help you be successful. You heard me say that a lot. Practice, like a lot, and you will get good. That's the general goal. But I'd like to talk about some other things. I think hydration is a big deal when we're talking about kids. So the 2 days before competition, you should hydrate with water. You should stay away from coffee. You should stay away from energy drinks. You should stay away from lots of tea. Anything that really dries you out. So Friday night, you should think about lots of water. Saturday morning, you should think about lots of water. And then Saturday, through your performances, you should just drink water to keep everything saturated in your mouth. Keep that cotton mouth away from you. And I think that will be really good for you. All right, dress for success. We want this event to be a formal event. You don't have to wear your tuxedo or your dress for this, but you do have to dress nice. You do have to dress for success. It should be Sunday best. There should be no blue jeans, no tennis shoes, no t-shirts. Everything should be ironed and tucked in with a belt. And you should just look nice. Sunday best is usually the easiest way to explain it, but I know some kids go to church and blue jeans are acceptable at church. They're not acceptable for a competition like this. You should look very, very, very nice. All right, organization. I think when you walk in the room and you've got your score, you should have a few things on the score. Obviously, you should have your name and school on the score. That's like two things immediately. You should probably also have the room that you're performing in, the judge that you're performing with, what time you perform, and then obviously all the measures need to be numbered in your music. Okay. Now, when you hand the score to the judge and they see all that information on it, they're going to be like, "Wow, this kid is really organized," and it's going to help you. You're already dressed up the part. You've already practiced a lot. You hydrated the night before, and then it's like this. You're doing good so far. So those are some small tips there. You should walk in with a smile on your face, and you should be very personable to the judge. I think it's really smart for you to introduce yourself, to introduce your piano accompanist, and to tell the judge what you're performing. All right, so if I walked in the room, I would be like, "Hello, my name is Jake Albin. This is my piano accompanist, Miss Susan Ishii, and today we're performing Divertimento by Mozart." And then I would do a quick warm-up note to make sure that I'm good to go, and make sure that my reed is ready and it's not stuffy. And then I would do my performance. You're going to have 7 minutes to get your performance done. So make sure that you can kind of fit all of that in 7 minutes. Now, occasionally, the judge is going to be writing down scores from the last person, and he or she may, you may come in and they may say, "Hey, why don't you play a few notes? Let me just finish up with this." And as soon as they kind of finish up and they'll put that to the side of the desk, they'll kind of look at you and make eye contact with you. And that's a good time for you to kind of go through your spiel. "Hi, my name is so-and-so. This is my piano accompanist. And this is what we're going to play." And then a quick warm-up note, and then go right into your solo. At the very end, I think it's very smart and very personable to thank your judge by their name. Say, "Hey, thank you, Mr. Baker, for coming to listen to me today, and I hope you have a great day." You should also, at the very end, look over at your piano accompanist and acknowledge them, and also tell them thank you. Maybe give them a pat on the back or a high five or whatever, and just say, "Thanks for everything that you're doing for me." And then the last thing to think about is your time slot. Now, I've organized your time slots in terms of piano accompanist, and not so much what you're playing. So let's say you're in Mr. Baker's room, and you're in there between your piano accompanist is in there between 9 and 11 a.m. And I've just got you listed in that room, and you're listed in an order. You don't necessarily have to go in that order, but it's important that you stay pretty close to that order. Otherwise, it's kind of chaotic, and the contest will run behind. And we don't need the contest to run behind. The contest needs to run on schedule. It needs to move forward. So let's just say you're playing the song Sonata. And you're supposed to go at 9:30. And you noticed at 9:30 you're about to go, and you're playing sonata, and your buddy right behind you is also playing the same song sonata. What I would do is I would maybe put somebody between you guys. So you're playing sonata here, maybe get somebody else to come in here and play andante and allegro, and then maybe the second person plays sonata. So there's a little breakup between solos because it gets monotonous after a while listening to the same thing. That doesn't mean if you have a 9:30 time slot, you should show up at 10:30 to do your solo. You need to be there as close to 9:30 as I've already kind of put on the form. That way the contest again can just kind of move forward in a regular basis. All right, that's it, guys. Those are some tips for some success. Practice, hydrate, dress for success, organize your music so that when the judge gets it, it looks nice and professional. Have a smile on your face. Thank your judge, thank your piano accompanist, and then just organize your time in the hallway so that it runs smoothly and effectively. And that's it for solo and ensemble. It's just right around the corner. Keep up the practice.